My dear brothers and sisters of Tamil Nadu, Anaivarukum Vanakkam. We commemorate the Armed Forces Flag Day every year on the 7th December. On this day, we pay our heartfelt homage to the men and women in uniform who laid their lives defending the territorial integrity, unity and honor of our country. We salute their valor and valiant deeds. On this day, we also convey our gratitude to those who, with their relentless vigil and sacrifices, are keeping the country and countrymen secure. The armed forces are the pride of our nation. Our great sage, Thiruvalluvar, says, Uruppamandu Uranja Velapadai Vendan Verukayul Ellam Talai. A well-organized military is the greatest wealth of a nation. Sukraniti, one of the ancient Indian treatises on statecraft, also underscores their importance. Sainyadavina na rajyam na dhanam na parakrama balino vasga sarve durbalasya cha satruva. Without a strong military, there is no state, no wealth, no glory. A weak nation is surrounded by enemies. Our armed forces have made the country proud. They are among the best in the world. They defend the borders against external aggression and help the countrymen with needed rescue and relief in times of natural calamities and disasters. It is our sacred duty to respect and honor our martyrs and living heroes who were wounded in the service of the nation and extend all possible support and help to their families. It is our individual and collective responsibility to make generous voluntary contributions to Armed Forces Flag Day Fund, which is utilized to provide care, support, rehabilitation, and financial aid to the ex-servicemen and their families. Our Prime Minister, Thiru Narendra Modi, is committed to equip and empower our soldiers with the latest amenities and military wares, restore the glory of our martyrs with the due recognition and honor, and welfare of our ex-servicemen and their families with numerous welfare schemes. Bold decisions like one rank, one pension, which was a long-held wish and demand of our soldiers and ex-servicemen, shows his special love for our armed forces and their families. Compassionate appointment up to 2 dependents of battle casualties and the soldiers died while in service, 10% reservation of jobs in Group C posts, 20% reservation of jobs in Group D posts, relaxation of educational qualification for re-employment of ex-servicemen, and Prime Minister Merit Scholarship for the children of the ex-servicemen reflect his concern for the welfare of our soldiers and their families. I am happy that 683 children of the ex-servicemen in our state are recipients of the Prime Minister Merit Scholarship. I am happy that the government of Tamil Nadu also has taken effective steps towards the welfare of the serving and retired armed forces personnel and their families. Its unique initiatives of welfare schemes such as reservation for the children in various professional and academic courses, priority in employment, providing old age and medical grants, interest subsidy for self-employment ventures, educational scholarships, financial assistance for daughters, marriages, and others deserve appreciation. The government's decision to consider the matriculate ex-servicemen as equivalent to graduates is a significant step in the resettlement of ex-servicemen. In pursuit of providing re-employment and support to the families of ex-servicemen, in addition to the usual re-employment model of providing reservation in the state government employment, the Tamil Nadu Ex-Servicemen's Corporation also provides contractual employment to approximately 7,613 ex-servicemen across the state. The state government support of an ex gratia of Rs 20 lakh, in addition to Rs 35 lakh by the central government, to the families of the martyrs, followed by annual maintenance grant of Rs 25,000, Reservation in higher educational institutes and appointment on compassionate grounds are worthy of appreciation. All these have been possible due to the kind and generous contributions made by the people of Tamil Nadu towards the Armed Forces Flag Day Fund. I am happy to learn that the target for the Armed Forces Flag Day 2020, which was rupees 32 crore, has been surpassed. I am confident that with the generous support of our people of Tamil Nadu, we will exceed the target of rupees 38.32 crores for the Armed Forces Flag Day 2021. Let us proudly and loudly convey the message that the entire nation is behind the ex-services personnel and their families. I wish the ex-services personnel and their dear ones the very best in life. நன்றி, வணக்கம், வளகாத்தம்.
இது போன்ற செய்திகளை உண்மை உடனுக்குடன் தெரிந்து கொள்ள உள்ளூர் செய்தி முதல் உலக செய்திகள் வரை நொடிப்பொழுதில் தெரிந்து கொள்ள நமது பயமறியான் நியூஸ் சேனலை சப்ஸ்கிரைப் செய்யுங்கள்.